A woman involved in the 2014 death of a Utah County Sheriff's Sergeant is sentenced again. Meagan Grunwald pled guilty to manslaughter and assault of a peace officer for her role in the shooting death of Corey Ride. Loved ones of the fallen sergeant hope this can finally allow the healing process to begin.
Fox 13's John Franke is live at the state prison in Draper tonight with a look at the long process and reaction from Ride's family. John.
Grunwald was originally found guilty of murder, but that conviction was overturned by the Utah Supreme Court because of errors in the jury instructions. This sentence means Grunwald will spend less time here behind bars, but it does not lessen the pain being felt by Ride's family.
We got a life sentence when Corey was murdered.
More than 7 years since Sergeant Corey Ride was killed in the line of duty, the emotion of his widow, Nanette, remains raw.
My big fear was that she was going to be let out and hurt someone again.
Ride was killed on January 30th, 2014. That night, he approached a truck occupied by Meagan Grunwald and her boyfriend, Jose Angel Garcia Warregui. Warregui fired the fatal shot. He was later killed by police. Grunwald was charged as an accomplice.
Our family has really had a lot of Band-Aid ripoffs, and it has really sucked because we've had to, relive January 30th, 2014 again and again and again and again.
The Utah Supreme Court threw out Grunwald's murder conviction last year. That set the stage for another trial.
I don't think you ever get good at this. I think we've all become weary.
A trial was avoided when Grunwald pled guilty to lesser charges of manslaughter and assault of a peace officer. At Monday's sentencing, Ride's daughter described the pain she's felt for 7 years.
I'm 21 years old now, and somehow I feel like I'm grieving my dad's death all over again. The adult me is grieving what I lost, what I could have had.
In remarks to the judge, Grunwald said she's taken several courses and earned her associate's degree while in prison, all part of what she described as an effort to show remorse and better her life.
I do take responsibility, though, for the recklessness of my actions. I have learned how basically deadly these consequences were that I made.
The judge sentenced Grunwald to the maximum, 1 to 15 years for each of the two crimes, sentences that will run consecutively, but will also give her a chance to eventually return to society.
I don't think there is anything she could say or do or time spent in prison that could be fair. Like I said, our family got a life sentence. I don't get Corey back. I don't get my family back.
Under this sentence, the maximum Grunwald faces is 15 years per crime or 30 years total. But ultimately, the Utah State Board of Pardons and Parole has the final say. I reached out to the Utah County Attorney. They tell me that under the sentencing matrix and with time served, Grunwald could be paroled in about 6 years. However, those consecutive sentences gives the board a bit more leeway in holding her in prison longer. In Draper, John Franke, Fox 13 News, Utah.